Hi, second grade. Welcome to Math Workshop. For today's lesson, you are going to need this largest / smallest puzzle sheet or a piece of paper that you want to write the work on, as well as your 0 through 9 cards and something to write with. That's all that we'll need for today. So we're going to get started. All right, so we've been talking about 3-digit numbers for quite some time now, and I told you we're going to start adding and subtracting 3-digit numbers, and today we are going to begin. So you are going to be adding 3-digit numbers today. And one thing that I want you to remember is that when we add 3-digit numbers, ones get added with ones, tens get added with tens, and hundreds get added with hundreds. And sometimes we have to regroup. So today with this puzzle sheet, we are going to practice that skill, and I'm going to show you how. So let's get started. All right, make sure that you have your worksheet or a paper to write your work on, your 0 through 9 cards, and something to write with. The first thing that we're going to do is find the 0 in your 0 through 9 cards and just put it aside. For this lesson, you're just going to use the 1 through 9. And these directions are going to be pretty quick because they are on the paper for you as well. So this says, make the largest sum you can by filling the boxes using the digits 1 through 9, no more than 1 time each. Okay, so what that means is you get to look at your cards today. You don't have to pick them randomly. You're going to take them and you're going to make sure that you have them to look at. I'm putting mine up at the top so I can peek at them. Okay. So you're going to look at your cards and you're going to think, what are the 2 biggest numbers that I can make to create the largest sum? Remember that the sum is the total of 2 numbers when they get added together. That is the sum. So you want to make the largest sum that you can. And what you're going to do is you're going to choose the cards to do that. But you can only use the cards 1 time each. So if I make the number 51 here, I can't take this 5 and put it in this number 2 because I want to make 95. Once I put these cards down and decide this is a number, then I only have my other cards to work with to make another number. So let's say I think that 51 plus 23 is going to give me the largest sum. Now, right now, I'm giving you an example that is definitely not the largest sum, but I do want to show you the steps, which is why I'm using these numbers. So I think that 51 plus 23 can give me the biggest number. So what I want you to draw in these big boxes are the sticks and the dots. And the reason I want you to draw them is because I want you to be able to see just in case you need to regroup. So
51 plus 23.
So I drew the sticks and the circles for each number. And then down here you can write the numbers. So just write
51 plus 23.
Then I'm gonna do some addition. What you could do here is you could count up your sticks and circles, or you could think about how you might want to stack the numbers. Stacking is okay. So let's see. I'm gonna count up the ones first since the ones stay with the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 plus 1 is 4, so that makes sense. Then we have to count the tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 5 plus 2 or 50 plus 20 gives us 70. So my total is 74. Once you complete that 1 time, you're gonna do it a 2nd time, but instead of trying to make the largest sum, you're trying to make the smallest sum that you can. So you're trying to use numbers to come up with the smallest total that you can. Remember, the sum is the total of 2 numbers when you add them together. So you're gonna repeat this process and you're gonna try to create the smallest sum. So you're gonna draw your sticks and dots here. You're gonna write the numbers here. and then you're gonna add them together. So this first page is kind of a warm-up where you're working with 2-digit numbers plus 2-digit numbers. Once you complete the first page, you're gonna move on to this second page. It's largest and smallest puzzles 2. This one is puzzle 1, this is puzzle 2. So you're gonna repeat the process using 3-digit numbers. So just like we did with the first one, you get to choose the numbers and you are going to add them up. So let's say these are the 2 numbers that I picked. 951 plus 372. So I'm going to draw my hundreds. Remember, hundreds are boxes. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and my ones. And then I'm going to repeat it with this number here. So I have 3 hundreds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens, and I have 2 ones.
Okay, down here I'm just going to write the numbers.
951 plus 372.
And again, I'm going to remember that I add ones with ones, tens with tens, and hundreds with hundreds. So let's do our ones first. What is 1 plus 2? 1, 2, 3. That's going to be our ones. All right, what about 7 plus 5? Let's count them up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Ooh, I have more than 10 tens. So what does that mean? I can make a new 100. So I'm going to count out 10 tens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So all of these tens are going to group together to make a new 100. And I have 2 tens left over. So I have 10, 20. So my tens place is going to have a 2. Now we're going to think about the hundreds. And the hundreds, we just added a new 100. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hundreds, which means that we are over 1,000. And we'll write that number just like this. 1,023. You're going to repeat this process, making the smallest sum that you can. So this one, you want to make the biggest number you can make. This one, you want to add and make the smallest number you can make. But you've got to use 3 numbers for each. So on the first page, you need 2 numbers for each. And on the second page, you need 3 numbers for each. And you can't reuse the numbers in the same problem. All right, boys and girls, so get ready to try this out. Make sure you have your 0 through 9 cards and that you take that 0 out. We're not using the 0 for this lesson. Start with largest / smallest puzzle 1, and then do largest / smallest puzzle 2. When uploading an attachment for this assignment, you only need to show us largest / smallest puzzle 2. So you don't have to upload both pages, you just have to upload the page with the 3-digit numbers. Like I mentioned, this is more of a warm-up and a practice. Largest and smallest puzzle 2 shows us that you're practicing adding 3-digit numbers with other 3-digit numbers. Remembering that ones go with ones, tens go with tens, and hundreds go with hundreds. Make sure that you are drawing the squares, sticks, and circles and writing the equation. When you go to solve, it's okay to choose to stack, or you can count up your squares, sticks, and circles. All right, boys and girls, good luck on this assignment, and make sure that you upload an attachment of just the second page, the largest and smallest puzzles 2, before you mark the assignment as done. Have a great day. Bye.